Lionel Messi has been the center of attention lately, and for a good reason. The news of his potential move to Al Hilal after his disappointing time at PSG this year was highly anticipated, but the most recent news of his unexpected decision to opt for Inter Miami in the US instead has sent fans and the football world reeling. The news that Messi would not be returning to Barcelona after ending his contract with PSG this summer was initially broken by the highly reliable journalist Marcelo Bechler, who was also the first to break the news about Neymar's move to PSG. He reported that Messi had been talking to Inter Miami's owner, David Beckham. After that, the rumor spread like wildfire, and fans have been eagerly waiting to know the details of the contract that Inter Miami is offering Messi. It was reported a few months ago that David Beckham was planning to bring Lionel Messi and three more of his former Barcelona teammates, Luis Suarez, Jordi Alba, and Sergio Busquets, over the next 2 years to Inter Miami after the World Cup in Qatar. He created the Major League Soccer or MLS franchise Inter Miami 4 years ago and was said to be keen to take the American League to another level, on and off the pitch, with the induction of the 4 core players of Barcelona's 2014 to 2015 treble-winning team. It is said that Beckham had previously spoken with Messi about considering ending his career at Inter Miami, and that they had these discussions around the time Messi had purchased a $7 million apartment in the area. Just so you know, Messi owns a vacation home in South Florida where he visits frequently, and reportedly said on several occasions that the idea of playing in America and experiencing the Miami lifestyle with his family appealed to him. Even Inter Miami's co-owner George Mas had reportedly said that the club was confident that it would be signing Messi on at the end of his 2-year spell at PSG. The Miami Herald had quoted him saying, "I am optimistic Messi will play in an Inter Miami shirt because I think it will complete the legacy of the greatest player in our generation and will meet with the ambitions of the owners of Inter Miami to build a world-class team." He's added that he and Beckham had been working really hard to bring the best players to Inter Miami, and that, quote, "Messi is a generational player, arguably the best player of all time," end quote. Strangely, just last month, the Miami Herald had reported that Inter Miami CF officials had denied that Messi would join the club, and MLS Soccer had also mentioned in a report that Messi's agent had told Le Parisien that the rumors around this were quote-unquote completely false, and that he had not quote-unquote decided on his future. Now, another eyebrow raiser that was thrown into the mix long before the news of Messi actually accepting Inter Milan's offer this month was that Alex Candle of DirecTV Sports had stated that Messi may move to Inter Miami in the summer of 2023 with a reported 35% ownership stake connected to his arrival. Messi's contract with Paris Saint-Germain will expire on 30 June, and he is said to have made his decision, but his contract is yet to be signed. So let's take a look about what we know about what Inter Miami has reportedly offered the 7-time Ballon d'Or winner and world champion to join its South Florida-based squad. According to the Spanish publication Sport, the Argentine has been offered a 4-year contract for $54 million every season, plus the added benefits. But Relevo in the US has stated that the deal will be for 2 years, something which Transfers tweeted as well. It has been reported that the deal that Messi has been offered will also include commercial contracts with MLS key commercial partners, Apple and Adidas. Apple has announced on Monday that it plans to release a documentary about Messi, which follows his journey to World Cup glory last year. And get this, the word on the street is that Messi's package includes the option to buy a minority stake in Inter Miami, either now or when he retires, just like Beckham, who had signed a similarly unique deal when he joined MLS in 2007. In case you didn't know, Beckham's contract gave him a $25 million option to purchase an expensive franchise, which he exercised in 2018. However, ESPN has reported that while Messi's offer from Inter Miami does include an option for part ownership in the club, it does not include any kind of subsidy similar to what Beckham received. Anyway, here's the thing that die-hard Barca and Messi's fans have had their hands on their hearts for. It's been said that Messi could be loaned back to his former club in Catalonia for the first part of his contract with Inter Miami before heading back to the United States to bring the curtain down on his incredible career. What's more, 35-year-old Messi could possibly be targeting the 2026 World Cup in the US as the glorious finish to his career, which a 4-year contract would potentially run through. So, now do you understand why Messi has settled for Inter Miami despite being tempted by a massive offer from Saudi Arabia? There was nowhere else where he was going to earn as much money as in Al Hilal, but overall and in the long run, its proposal was not so interesting. And well, you can't really blame Messi for picking Inter Milan after he led Argentina for world victory at the FIFA World Cup last year. You can only expect the best and something cerebral from Messi after all. He wanted to be in competitive football to play the next Copa America at full capacity, and he certainly wasn't going to get that in Saudi Arabia. A proposal, moreover, was not so attractive to the family. If a report from French publication L'Equipe is to be believed, Messi's wife, Antonella Recuzzo, was also a big factor in him ultimately turning down the Saudi offer. And we'll talk about why the couple possibly made this decision a little later. Anyway, the long-term and more lucrative solution for Messi was Inter Miami. Plus, he is said to have wanted to get away from the pressure of playing at the highest level in Europe. His most recent experience in Paris with PSG and its fans has not been satisfactory, with all the problems he has had in recent weeks. While the MLS is a competitive league, it is not at the level of the big European competitions. But it does have an attraction level, which is the Copa America, a prestigious South American tournament that will be held in the United States in 2024 and will include 6 teams from CONCACAF, which is the North and Central America and the Caribbean. The upcoming Copa America will be a test run for 2026 World Cup America host cities, which includes Miami, so how could Messi give up the chance? It is said that the professional and personal pressure of moving to Inter Miami will be less comparatively, and living in the United States is an incentive for his Spanish-speaking family, as Miami is a place where Spanish is spoken largely. But these are just speculations, and Fabrizio Romano tweeted yesterday that Messi will, quote, clarify the reasons and details of his decision to join Inter Miami in the next hours. Deal will be valid with immediate effect as George Messi is planning to travel to Miami later tonight, end quote. Overall, the news of Messi potentially signing with Inter Miami is incredibly exciting for football fans all over the world. Whether or not it might actually happen is another story, but the idea of him playing in the MLS is pretty awesome. If Inter Miami makes the deal happen, it will instantly become one of the most exciting teams to watch, don't you think? So, what do you have to say about this news? Do you think Messi will sign with Inter Miami with all that is said to be offering him? Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more updates on this impending deal as more information is released. See you!